All right, hey guys, welcome to Samco Workshop. Jason here. Today we're going to talk about this bad boy right here. If you are looking for the ultimate in a heavy duty type truck, this is pretty impressive right here. They have two of them. They got a white one and they have a red one right here, and these are both basically the same thing. These are this one's an FX4, so that's going to be a little bit in effect, but it's a STX trim. This is XLT trim. So here you're getting more interior stuff. Here you're getting a little less interior, but you are getting the FX4 package, which is going to have the better skid plate and a off-road tuned suspension. But both of them are set up pretty similar on here. They both got 37s on them. They got a leveling kit. We'll break them down and show you. But let's take a look at these here. The new F250, I mean, this is an impressive truck. There is no doubt about it. Now, this is not lifted. It has a leveling kit on it. Both of these have a leveling kit. It is that puck right there is all they did to this to level that out big enough to be able to fit 37s. Those are 37 1250s. They don't look huge on this truck, but they're massive. Okay, when I stand next to these trucks, look at this for perspective. I am 5'6", okay, but I mean, look at the size of this. Look at the size of these tires. I mean, that is serious, okay? There's a lot of tire here. So there's a lot of truck with a lot of capability, but also you're going to get the tow capability. You're going to get the off-road capability. You're going to get the ground clearance. You're going to get the 37s. You're going to get all these bells and whistles. And both of them have rear lockers. This one will automatically be an FX4, but this sport package was ordered that way. I do not see a window sticker on it to see if it has a Torsen front axles, but I would make sure that the one I get would have the Torsen front lockers on there as well too. I believe you can do that on any 250, I think. Hopefully you don't have to go to the Tremor version. If you did, I'd probably go to the Tremor because I'd want those front lockers. But we're gonna look at this thing inside and out. We had them unlock it. On the outside though, this one here, they are charging you $6,000 for the leveling kit, the upgraded tires, window tint, and spray and bed liner. And realistically, that's not horrible, and you keep factory warranty on the lift, so that price is not that bad comparatively. You could probably do a little cheaper yourself, but that is not bad. No, it's a whole turnkey set. And but these tires, these are fantastic, and they are not cheap either. But you're right there, and I love the fact that it's got 18-inch wheels, so you got enough sidewall bite to protect your rims, and when you air down, you're not blowing tires out. Compared to this one's got Geolanders, Yokohama Geolanders, but same exact thing. These are a 37 1250 as well too. You know, so you kind of got some choices. Personally, I'd take the Yokohamas on there myself. I'm a much bigger fan of Yokohama than I am Nitto. I'm not a Nitto fan. Look how shallow the tread depth is on these, even straight brand new. I'm not a fan of Nitto tires personally. It's a personal preference, but I've had them before. I don't like them, but look at the depth you're getting on these Yokos, much deeper. You know, I like the tires, but point being, 37s. Now this one here, you're getting these lower down side steps on here too, from forward. Here you're getting more of a Raptor side step, much higher up. Okay, I love this side step. This is the ones I would want because they sit up high, or higher than the frame, as you can see. So they're a good functional step, yet they're also going to protect you, you know, or they're not going to get damaged when you go off-road. Where see how those hang lower than the frame rails? These sit higher than the frame rails, but you have to step up a little higher to get into this. When you think about that and look at it from a real perspective here, I have to step up that high to get to this. Again, I'm only 5'6", but keep that in mind for, you know, people that are not real tall like me, but that's something to think about. Where on this one, okay, that's a much easier step. It's a lot easier transition. So something to consider, but fantastic trucks, beautiful setup on there. We're gonna go around them on the fronts and show you too. Now we get tow hooks on the front, which is nice. Let that be a reminder there. You know, you think about that, but pretty much every Ford truck, every Ram truck, every Chevy truck, they give you tow hooks automatically. Toyota spent 2 years not giving you any tow hooks on the front of a Tundra. It's kind of ridiculous. I think they do now, but it's buried up underneath and hidden. These are right here and exposed exactly where you want them, and you want them on a Super Duty truck, not just for vehicle recovery, but you're going to use this thing to work. You're going to be hooking on there, towing all kinds of stuff, logs, moving things, equipment. So it's a nice setup. We do have actual manual locking hubs on here too if you want them, which is a real nice feature. And like I said, this one's just got the spacer lift on it. and we'll go in and check it on the inside. I love the side step right here. You guys watch my other videos, you know that I always use a tire. Okay, the tire was way up. Again, with this having 37s on there, that tire is a hike for me to even get to. That's a beast. Again, I'm only 5'6", but that's massive. They give you this step here now. This is nice. That's a lot easier to get into that step to be able to get into the bed of this truck. So that's fantastic. You're gonna have your standard diesel and def right there. I love the diesels. God, I love the diesels. I missed my Ram 2500, but you also have the tailgate step right here, or the rear bumper step here, and the whole setup, huge. I believe that's class 4 or 5 hitch. Don't quote me on that. I'll have to look it up to be for sure. And I'll put the specs in here on what these things will tow and what they can do for you. And look at this bed space in this thing. So much room in there. And you have your tie downs, plus you got your accessory points, spray head bed liner, nice setup, just beautiful, beautiful trucks. Now the inside makes a big difference. Let's look in there. First of all, let's go to the back seat. Look at the amount of space we have back here. Beautiful interior, two-tone, I love it. Look at all the cargo pockets. I mean, this is unbelievable. Okay, there is so much storage in this thing, it is unreal. Okay, look at back here. We got a lot of room in the back end of this thing. Tremendous storage. Connectivity right here. This is probably 12 volt. No, it's, yeah, 12 volt there. This one's going to be your plug, your AC. You got USB ports. Beautiful setup in this thing. Underneath here, lots of flat space. One thing Ford has always done fantastic is the no trans hump in them whatsoever. Even the F-150, I loved that feature. So just pure flat space here everywhere you want. So tons of backseat space. 60-40 split, you got that option there, but like I said, love this. And then here's your lever to release these. If they're all the way up, you pull that, gonna drop that seat back down. So beautiful setup, so much leg room. Again, we are talking full-size trucks here, heavy duty size trucks. So incredible leg room in this thing, no doubt about it. Back end, fantastic. When we go to the front seat of this thing, and I do love this. I miss this. This was such a great feature to have. Now with the technology, we just touch the lock, hit the lock button. That's fantastic. But this was always a very nice fail-safe for me. I love that on every 150 I've had. And I've had 11 new F-150s, and I always love that feature. Inside-wise, here we go. Kind of a wide view. Beautiful truck again, massive storage everywhere in here. That's the beauty of big trucks. Lots and lots of room for everything. And under seat storage is still very good under there, even with the power stuff, but you can still fit a couple of straps and things under there if you needed to, if you felt you needed to. But inside here, console wise, we have storage all over here. Okay, goes all the way up in there. Very good storage there. Tremendous storage right here. Pen storage or stand your phone up storage right here, which is a really nice feature, and places to fit your cords through there. So if you wanted a charging cord to come through, stand your phone up right here. Beautiful. It means you don't have to have other mounts and stuff in there. It's gorgeous. Your phone cord can come through here, plug in right there, and be set. Beautiful, beautiful system. Cup holders right here, which is really nice. You got big compartments here for all that kind of stuff. You can slide this over and have cup holders here as well too for big cup holders. So really, Ford always does fantastic with that stuff. 2 cup holders back here too, which is also nicer for the passengers, but in the back, but they are also very functional for us up front that want more, that drink a lot. Let's put it that way. Okay, so in here, little simple tray, nice that it slides back and forth. Massive storage area. Okay, just massive storage down here. Looks like we got 2 USBs in there too. Love that setup. They probably sell on Amazon a bigger one of these if you wanted a bigger one to be able to get more stuff in there. But a beautiful setup in the console. Okay, and inside wise here, we got, I don't have the keys. He unlocked it for me, but I don't want to bother these guys. They're busy and they got a million things going on. So there's plenty of driving reviews and people that'll show you all the gauges and that stuff. I'm not too concerned about that. But we do have all the features we're looking for in here. Like here, we got a drive mode. We got 2 high, 4 high, 4 low, and rear locker. We got a rear locker right there, which is really nice as well too. And like I said, I would want the Torsen front locking axles on this thing too, which would be really nice. You got your integrated brake controller, all the features that we're looking for in here. Like I said, it has them, everything that we're basically after, so you can kind of get a look there for you. Again, I don't spend a ton of time in Super Duties. This truck is way too big for what I do. There's just no way this truck could ever go where I need it to go. But it's getting much better with these 37s, and the size of this thing, you know, it's getting pretty better. But I'm not gonna lie, this thing is a beast. But we have incredible outside views. Look at the view out of the windows of this thing is awesome. And our hood is not that really big straight out like a lot of them are, like Chevy, where they come straight out and they're hard to see over. This one is not bad at all. Okay, so beautiful, beautiful layout in here and a lot of visibility. That's a big factor for those of us, again, off-road, farm working, stuff that we're going to do with this. You want it. And the mirrors, you'll never beat a Ford towing mirror. There's no mirror out there, not even the Ram ones. That's why you see people in the Ram 2500s with them tipped up all the time to get them to look like this. But Ford has got the best towing mirrors ever on a vehicle, in my opinion. I straight up love their mirrors. Now, the Chevys are really good too, but Rams are the worst. That's why you see people with them up in the up position constantly. But these are fantastic. They do an excellent job. Over here we have console storage here. Come on, how do you work here? I don't know how. There's, oh, right there's the button for it. Again, this is not my element. Are these Super Duties? I haven't been in one in a while since I owned. Last time I was in one of these was when I was test driving to see what I wanted to buy for my 2900 Ram 2500 Cummins. That was the last time I was in one of these. But I love this. My Ram had that too. So at upper storage, and you have the big lower storage compartment here too. Passenger airbag on and off. That's kind of cool right there. So it's got a lot of great features in it. Okay, you're gonna have your power seats. Does this one have power pedals? My F-150s always had power pedals in them. I don't know if this does or not, or if it's even an option, but that was nice. You could actually move the pedals forward or backward. And me being a shorter guy, that was a really nice feature. I could move them towards me, get me away from the steering wheel more. So beautiful setup though in this truck. I mean, there's a lot to like here. You got all your camera settings, your diesel exhaust, what was that called? Again, I haven't had that in 2 years since I had my Ram 2500, your exhaust brakes. Sorry, that's the word I'm looking for. Which was such a cool feature. I love that, especially towing campers. So like I said, a lot of room. Beautiful truck, absolutely beautiful truck. This one they're asking, looks like on there, as I look at that tag, it looks like it's, if I'm reading that correct backwards, it's $83,110, but that's with their $6,000 add-ons on here. So, but like I said, diesel, okay, you're getting a 6.7 power stroke in this, which is an incredible motor. Just a lot of benefit to this thing. There is no doubt about it. This truck offers a ton of features and a lot to it, and for the size, like I said, you just can't get over the size of this. All these heavy HD trucks are big, but the size of this one with the tires and with the lift, actually this one, because I like it better with those Raptor side steps. But when you look at this, you're getting tremendous off-road capability in this, especially if you got it with the Torsen front lockers. But even with just the rear locker in this, I mean, this is a truck to be reckoned with. Believe it or not, this thing will go a lot of incredible places. If it'll fit, it'll do it. But they, like I said, beautiful, beautiful heavy duty trucks right here. There is no doubt about it. So it gives you something to think about if you're in the market for a new one. These are pretty impressive. There's no doubt about it. And the fact that all it takes is a very minor leveling kit, if even necessary, if you even need that, to be able to put 37s on it. You might not even need that, but 37s on a heavy duty truck like this, that's a super winning combination right there as far as I'm concerned. And these are two beautiful trucks right here, no doubt about it. Do they give us a price on this one? Let me see if there's a sticker, because they don't have the window sticker. It's on the other side, but like I said, just gorgeous. Let's sneak around, and again, look at the size of this thing compared to me. I mean, that's how big we're talking. I mean, that's crazy when you think about that. I can't even see into the bed of that truck. Again, only 5'6", but so maybe if you're 6 foot, you're that tall, and maybe it's different, but realistically, we're not talking anything crazy here. What do they want on this one? 72 before, and then 6,000 add-on, so you're $78,000 for it. But that's getting you a lot of truck for your money when you think about it. And I mean, give you an example. Let's just wander over and take a look. Let's just look somewhere and pick one. So I mean, here we're talking leveling kit, 37s, ready to roll. Let's just look, what do we got over here at F-150 wise? This is an FX4 STX. Let's look at a F-150. Here's an FX4, and it's used. That's an STX used. Trying to see to give you a comparison here. That's Performance Edition. Well, let's go over here and look at a standard. Okay, this is a one without a leveling kit on it. FX4 is just, this is not a Power Stroke though, so that's not going to help us. Let me wander here and see if I can find something comparable. All right, here we go. So this white one is the same thing. This is a 250. This is a 6.7. Same thing. Now here's stock tires that are coming on it. Whatever these are going to be like a 32. They are a 275/70/18. So I'm guessing that's about a 32-inch tire, maybe 33. Again, probably we'd have to look, but let's call it 33-inch tire. But there it is in stock form. And the price on this one, as we see it, is $70,300 right there. Okay, so that's that one. And you could equip this. Now this is an FX4. This is an STX package. Now it doesn't have the spray and bed liner, doesn't have the tires, doesn't have that that leveling kit, which is basically, they're calling it $6,000. But you could very easily take this truck that you're seeing right here and do like they did here to this one, which is the same thing, same exact truck, but this one they put the 37s on it. It's got the same wheels, basically. See, different color, but same wheel. Okay, all they did, well, you know, very similar, but still stock wheel, but 37s on this dude, and you have the full features right there that you're looking for. And look at the difference in this thing here with the leveling kit and the 37s versus that one side by side. Tremendous difference, huge. I mean, the capabilities of this truck are going to be phenomenal. This is a Lariat version of the same thing we just looked at over there. So we got a little more upgraded interior. This one's at $89,000 with their upgrades on it, but you do get a lot of truck. But here at Lariat, you're getting leather seats. Hopefully you can see in there. I'm not getting the keys for this one, so you can see some of the differences. Okay, but fantastic. Here's a window sticker on this one if you want to see. Okay, 88 on that. And there's their leveling kit, upgraded tires, window tint, and bed liner. Okay, and there it is right there for, hoping you can see that on there. Try to hide that better. But right there, $59,000 or $6,000 for it. But like I said, fantastic, beautifully done. I mean, that takes this truck, which is an already great truck, and really gives it a lot more punch for it. There's no doubt about it. I mean, that is a huge difference, and there's a lot more attitude in this one with that setup. Look at it again here compared to another stock one. Very, very impressive little setup that they're doing here. And they're doing this here. We're at the dealership. This is J.C. Lewis Ford. I will show you as we walk over here so that you can see. We got the guy. This is the sales guy that got me the keys and all that stuff. So here is his info if you want to call him directly. Right there. And this is J.C. Lewis in Statesboro, Georgia, is where we are right here. J.C. Lewis Ford, and you can see that they have a tremendous selection of 150s. I actually came up here looking to see if they had a Tremor model. I was going to talk a little bit about a Tremor in a F150, but they do got a ton of vehicles here. They got some Raptors up there. They got some stuff. All right, let's see here. So that was $83,000 minus the $6,000. So we had 83 and some change, but let's call it 83,000 minus the 6,000 for that. To it is at 77,000 for this particular truck. Let's build. Let's go build a 2024 2500 in a Tremor and see where we end up at. So we're going to go here. We're going to go to this one. We are going to build in price. Let's see what we got. Start your build. Let's build it. We acknowledge that. That's fine. We want a 250. We want a crew cab. We want a 6 3/4 bed, single rear wheel. We want it to be the XLT model. We are going to build that. We're going to block that. So there it is right there. We'll just leave it as whatever color. There it is. We'll go with that color. Make it red like the other one. There you go. So here's the red. Actually, I think it was that red. So there we go, but we take that color. We are going to go with, we are going to want the high output power stroke motor, because we're building this as quite a truck. So let's do it right. So we got that. We got 4-wheel drive. We're good there. Torque speed 10 to transmission. It's fine. We do not want that. We're going to have to go with whatever axle lock. When we go to the tremor package, it's going to select for us what axle locking axle is the option here, because each of these are different. Like I think the 430 is only available with the gas motor, that kind of stuff. So let's just keep going down, go to packages. We don't care about snowplow prep. We don't care about any of that. The axle upgrades included. We don't want the FX4 because that only gives us a rear locker, which is not bad, $495. That's a beautiful thing, but we could also got the electronic locker for $430, but I'd much smarter to get the FX4 package where you would get the skid plates and everything. But we are going straight for the tremor package because we want the stuff that's in it, which we will show you. So we're going to click on the tremor package. We're going to want that. Let's see what it's going to get us. Okay, what does a tremor package give us? Available on XLT, Lariat King Ranch, and Platinums. Not available the 6-foot bed, dual rear wheel, or rear stabilizer bar. Requires 4-wheel drive, either the 7.3 gas or the 6.7 high output. And you got to be in a crew cab. But here, right here, this is the key. This is what it includes in here. We get a 430 electronic locking final drive ratio for the gas. We get a 355 electronic locking for the high output. See, I told you, it picks them for you. But we get the electronic locking rear differential. So that's a fantastic thing. 35-inch tires stock, which is really nice. We're going to put 37s on it anyway, like you saw here. You get the 18-inch wheels. You get the 10K GVWR package, lane departure warning, unique front springs for ride height increase. I'm assuming with that automatically, we do not have to put any we do not have to level this or put a leveling kit on it to be able to reach or fit 37s on it. So I think this here will automatically allow us to just do a tire swap for 37s. That's going to save us a lot of money. We get a rear locking differential. We get front limited slip differentials. Those are those Torsen automatic lockers that are part of it right there. They work fantastic. I'm real happy with them. I've always loved the way Ford did that. It's kind of like the GM G80, you know, GM's version of the G80 rear locker that's automatic in there. But you're getting technically front and rear lockers in this truck when you go to the tremor package. Performance front and rear shock absorbers, we like that. Off-road running boards, we like that. Those are the ones that I showed you in a video on the white one. We get the skid plates automatically. We get basically no air dam, so gets rid of the air dam for us. Water fording vent tubes for the transfer case and axle. This is amazing. Okay, on my Tacoma, I had to reroute my vent tubes on my on the rear axle to be able to get them so that I wouldn't get water in the diff. You also get rock crawl mode, trail crawl mode, the tremor off-road decal, and the spare tire, so that then options, power deploy, running. We don't care about the running boards, but we want this package. This package is exactly what we are looking for in this truck for us personally, for me. So there it is. So we add that in there. We don't care about anything else. We got that. We don't need any of this other stuff. None of it matters to me. The wheels, you can pick and choose which wheels you want. I wonder if these are an upcharge. Let's see. Net price change, you got to remove the package. See, so no, we don't want to do that. So you get the wheels that you get. The tremor wheels are what you're getting on there. 35s, that's fine, because we're going to change them out to 37s ourselves. They don't give us this option, I don't think, for 37, so we're going to leave it. Trailer tow mirrors are fine. Manually telescopic folding, that's good. I'm fine with that. I don't need the extra ones. Running boards, I like the ones that come with it included already. Don't care. I'll add my own later if I need to, from somebody else. Tailgate lock, don't care. Tailgate step, don't need it. We already got it right here on the side anyway. We don't care about any of that. We don't want a drop-in liner. We're going to spray line it. Tough bed. What is tough bed? Again, I'm new to tough bed is... spray-in liner, tailgate guard, black, so we'll take that. We're going to add that. See if it's going to let me add it. Yep, there we go. So we got a spray-in bed liner in there, tough bed, the whole setup done. Bed mat would be nice. I would put a bed mat in it, but we're going to leave that out right now. KK, we don't care anymore. I don't care about that. I don't care. None of this stuff matters to me. This is all hokey stuff that I just don't care about. Winch would be nice, but we're not putting a winch in there because I believe it's just a winch. I don't think it's going to include no more. Yeah, no, I'm not putting that winch on there. We'll do that ourselves if we decide to later on for less money. So we're going to keep going. Done there. We got that included already. So there basically is it. We don't care about I don't care about some of the stuff that people do care about. Don't mean anything to me, not even remotely. Okay, and we got the cloth seats still. Thank God, I love the cloth seats. These ones are pretty cool. These are what was in that one that I saw. That kind of a neat color, but I like the gray. So, but we got the 60-40 split on there. We're good there, good there. All right, so none of this stuff, none of this other crap matters to me. I'm good with all this stuff. I don't need to upgrade any of that. Where are we sitting at? 74,895. Okay, right here, 74,895. So that price is pretty dang impressive to get all the extra options you get in a Tremor. So me personally, I would, rather than spend 83 and some change on the one it's on the lot, which was a beautiful truck, but rather than spend 83 on that one, which is just a standard XLT, and then you have to put a spacer lift into it or a leveling kit and then put the bigger tires on it and spray in the bed liner and do all that kind of stuff, for 75, so for 8 grand less, I get the Tremor model, and then I'm going to kick in 2 grand for tires, so it's going to be 75, 76, 77,000, and I have basically that same exact truck, plus it's got the front lockers, plus it's got everything that we're looking for, like I was telling you about. So this here is the route that I would be going if I was building a F250 diesel. It would be this exact route right here. So hopefully that helps you out, gives you some food for thought.